Hello and welcome back to Dragon Delves. This is episode 14. Last week was a bit of a bumper episode as we came back off our break. The party returned back to Promise after a while away, going around the world, solving some problems. They visited Granny Dalla and found that they'd been left an invitation by Haku's brother, the mayor of Promise. They attended the party at the mysterious house of the new family in town, only to be locked in and set upon by murderous nobles and cultists, it would seem. Dead bodies everywhere, screams ringing about the house, and a broomstick turned to ash. We left the party just as they'd killed Mr. Pointy Hugs, the Barb Devil, and we're off to explore a little bit more of the house. So I will hand it back over to you guys. Where would you like to go?
I'm already in the hallway, so I'm probably just gonna kind of like peer back through the door and just kind of see if everyone's ready.
Yeah, I'll follow Haku.
I'll head for the hallway.
Wow. Remy, as you step out into the hallway and you go around that corner a little bit, you do see another body lay at the foot of the stairs.
Looks like there's more bodies up this way.
They look like they could all be related based on their character model.
Everybody looks quite similar in Promise, don't they?
From this distance, can I tell what race they might be?
It's a human.
Species, please.
Species.
The family show.
It's a human.
Well, I don't think it's your brother, but ain't good sign.
I would make my way. I would kind of like nod and pay my respects as I just kind of like step over the body. I'm on a dragonborn on a mission, so.
Okay, so as you step around the corner, the stairs continue up. Are you going to continue up the stairs?
Is that a door in front of me?
Nope, that's a staircase.
Okay. I will continue up the stairs.
Okay, so as you make your way up the stairs, you see it ends at a sharp turn into a corridor. I will move you over. And you look down the corridor and you can see several more dead bodies along the hallway, as well as some doors that go off into different areas.
We'll kind of peer around the hallway, kind of shout down, this goes up to the next level. Do we want to clear the bottom level first and then make our way up? Just in case.
I think that sounds logical.
Yeah, I think
What's
it's
up there?
More bodies.
Bodies.
All the bodies have hit the floor.
So you're going back downstairs. I will move the map back. Okay. So where in this house where you haven't been yet would you like to venture? You've got just a double door that you've not been through.
Is there like any keyhole that we can peek through at all?
No, it's just a plain wooden door. Doesn't appear to have a lock on it.
Can we hear anything behind the door?
Nope. Silence.
Are you asking us to be silent, or...?
Silence! No. You hear nothing on the other side of the door.
I will push it open.
Okay. As you open the door, you see what looks to be a storeroom with 2 doors going off, one to the left and one to the right.
We'll kind of peer back. I'll step in and peer back and be like, it looks like a storeroom, but there's other rooms off it. And then I would proceed to go to this door, kind of on the right here.
Going through that door, you find it's again unlocked. Swings open just as you put your hand on it, and you find yourself in what looks to be a bit of a workshop. Various tools lying around, but nothing of any great significance.
I will walk to the end just to...
And it unveils fireplace and another door at the end of the corridor. Again, it looks quite flimsy, no lock.
I'll go to the last door as I'm just trying to look for my brother in this part.
Okay.
I'm not really looking for much other than him. If I see anything that obviously looks out of place, then I'll kind of slow down. But yeah, at the moment, I'm just...
As you open that door, you
got
see...
that hunter's mark on him.
You see a corpse on the floor. Again, human corpse.
I'm going to open the door and shout, another body, and walk in.
You find what looks to be just a bit of a hallway in between the workshop and the storeroom. And there's just a door here that looks like it might go back into the storeroom, and a door there that looks like it goes somewhere, but it can't be a very big space judging off what you've seen from the house.
I think it's the first kind of like almost cupboard I've seen, so I would open it in case I think that someone's hiding in there.
You open the pantry, and there's just various bits of the food in there, jars. There isn't really any monsters or people in there.
Nice. I would let everyone know everything's clear and then suggest we make our way up and lead the way.
I'm also going to try this door back here.
Okay, you open that door and you just see a bit of a porch and some steps going out into what looks like a bit of a back garden, but there's just grass. There isn't really anything to see.
Well, at least we got a way out.
It's very true. At least we know our escape route now.
Oh, no. Let's rewind that. That door didn't open. DM forgot the
It
rules
was
of the
the
game.
mirage.
DM forgot the rules of the game. That door does not open.
That's why I was checking.
You little bastard.
I can't remember if we checked the the person giving us all the trouble in the last session who we finally killed.
Yeah,
Her marker was there.
the entertainer.
Yeah, did we check the?
Yeah, there
entertainer for anything?
wasn't really anything on her.
Okay, all right. I'll definitely come into this main kind of like pantry. Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything that's kind of out of the ordinary in here?
Yeah.
Is there anything out of the ordinary?
No.
Captain.
18.
You look. You see there's a
Wait,
couple.
hang on. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. There's a couple of barrels, some bowls that have got bits of fruit in, some boxes, but they look to have like cabbages and lettuces in them.
Okay. I will follow my
Beetle,
path.
we're heading up. You can eat later.
I'm looking for catfish soup.
So, as you head upstairs, am I moving you or are you moving you?
I forgot there was a second floor. I wondered how you were seeing things on the second floor earlier, and I've just realised.
This map is long. So yeah, as you go up the stairs and you come onto the corridor, there are 3 bodies that you can see. It looks to be 2 humans and a tiefling.
Okay.
I will walk down and kind of, as I get to like here, almost like peer round, just to make sure that no one's at the end of this corridor. And then I'll step inside.
Okay, so I'm just moving some things around on the map. So as you step to the end of the corridor, what you see before you is
More steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors at the end of the hall in this like open area. There are two doors on the corridor that open up onto rooms on the side, and a set of stairs going up. It's eerily quiet on this floor.
Can I just say, I've been struggling to move my token this entire time, but I'm actually with Haku, like side by side, making sure she's okay, looking for her brother.
Okay.
I'm gonna check the locks on the, if there is locks on some of these doors in the hallway.
Okay, so are you checking that one that would be on your left?
Yes.
So as you rattle the door handle, it opens. It goes down and the door opens quite easily. Do you want to push it open?
Nope. Just checking if there's any locks on them.
Okay, so that door is not locked.
And the same for this one.
Again, not locked.
Cool. Well, we can try going through these ones in the hallway if someone bigger and tougher than me wants to go first.
Can Sorlin check the corpses before he goes and helps Remy?
Yeah.
Is there anything I need to roll for that?
Nope. The dead bodies, they look like they were 2 humans, 1 male, 1 female. Looked like they were slain as they tried to run. Single dagger wounds in and around the area of the heart. They don't really have much on them. Maybe a handful of gold, so it's 15 gold pieces between them, which you can take if you want.
They're rich.
Shit, I knew I should have been checking pockets.
You snooze, you lose.
I'm sure there'll be plenty more.
Right, so you want me to open this door?
Yeah, oops, sorry. If you're
'Cause
feeling
you-
confident.
Because you are little.
You're much bigger and stronger than me. I will fully admit that.
Great. Well, Sorlin will open the door.
So you're going through that one, not the first one? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you open the door, you see a room and you see a dead body lay across a table and a strange creature fluttering midair right in front of you. And
Guys,
as that...
just sort of,
Go on.
I'm just sort of calling the other ones to whatever's going on whilst this is happening.
As you say that, the door slams open even further against the inside wall, almost coming off its hinges, and you hear an evil sort of laugh, and I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
You getting that 20?
No, dirty 20.
Oh,
I wish. But still, dirty 20 ain't bad.
Got 17.
I'm just going to start the encounter. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need to add that one to the encounter too. So, you are confronted by, and I will open this room up now.
You don't have to. I'm just saying, as a DM, you can choose non-violence at any point.
What appears to be a small human in like a purple and gold cloak with 4 imps flying around the room. Now, Remy, you came first in the initiative, so you are up, my friend.
The guy who doesn't want to go first into a room has got to go first into a room.
Well, from my position, I can probably only really see Imp D anyway. So I'm gonna stay where I am, and over Sorlin's big, broad shoulders, I'm gonna do a Sorcerous Burst, which I will do. Time I get the scent imps might have resistance to fire, so let's see if they can handle psychic damage.
Okay.
Getting that D.
Oh boy, that's an 11.
That what were you casting?
Sorcerous Burst.
Sorcerer's Burst. So as this burst of energy flies towards this imp, it just flitters out of the way really quickly, hisses at you like an angry cat. Is there anything else you want to do?
Well, shit. I'm gonna. Do I just run down? Oh, yep. You know what? I just run back a bit and go. You guys might want to get in there.
Oh, Remy, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Haku, you are up. Sorrelin, you're next.
I'm gonna shout to Sorrelin, fall back, and then I'm gonna put myself here, and I'm gonna hold my action. I'm gonna shoot my arrow as soon as I see anyone come out.
Okay, so we'll end your turn. Sorrelin, your turn.
Yeah, so I'll do exactly as Happy said and just sort of fall back to about here.
As you run,
Yeah.
because technically you were within 5 feet of an imp, it's gonna have a swipe at you. One sec. That is a 13 to hit.
That hits.
13 hits.
But yeah, I've only got armor class 12.
Okay, so that is 1d6 piercing damage. Just threw my d6 away.
Doesn't count.
That's 3 piercing damage. And 7 poison damage.
Okay. Also, can I do Hellish Rebuke
Course you
in
can.
retaliation?
Is there anything better that you could do, or is it a reaction? It's not your bonus action, is it?
No, it's just my reaction.
Okay, that's fine.
So the creature would have to do a Dex saving throw.
Okay, against your spell save.
Yeah, so it's against the saving throw of Dex 13.
6. So it fails.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't hear.
No.
So that is half 2d10, so just 1d10. And does it also have resistance?
Is it fire damage?
Yeah.
It is immune.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter then.
So as your fire hits and strikes into this creature, it sort of almost delights in the feeling of the fire. It likes it, but that's good for you guys to know because that's cost you nothing to find out that it's resistant to fire, essentially. Awesome.
Cool.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that's the end of my turn for now.
Beetle, it's you.
Cool. I actually didn't know Hellish Rebuke was fire. It seems obvious, but I thought it would have been necrotic. I always feel like Hellish Rebuke is like a green energy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, kind of
I
like,
get that.
yeah.
It does say green flames on it.
Yeah. Haku stepping back and prepping her bow. I'm gonna run to here, and I'll hold my action and with my great axe ready for anything to come down the corridor and kind of ambush it.
Okay.
We're like a SWAT team today.
Look at us with a plan.
Okay, so that the end of your turn?
Yeah. Only like 14 hours into the campaign did we decide to actually plan something.
Okay.
We're evolving slowly.
Imp A is gonna fly out the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You ready? 35, 40. Who held actions?
You.
Take your shot.
I got very excited there. And rolled a 15.
That hits.
Nice. That is 7 on the short bow. But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to cast a spell called Howl of Thorns, which basically means that as I hit a creature, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprout from my ammunition. And then the target and each creature.
I don't know if you can, because it's your reaction. Because you've held your
yes.
action. I'll let you do
Yes.
it this time, but I'm going to look it up after the session, because...
To be fair, I don't think I'm actually going to do it because Sorolin would have to take a deck save anyway, so I will
okay.
hold.
Okay, good looking out for your teammates there. Beetle, take your reaction, please.
Thank you. I'll have a consonant. No, I won't. I'll have nothing. What a waste of me trying to be funny.
Swing through the air at this imp, and it again dodges. Very stupid but quite agile creatures. Imp A is now going to strike at the first.
Quickly, sorry to interrupt. Connor, what? Have you got weapon mastery?
Oh, so you should have something actually, because you missed. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
but I
you
don't
have
think.
graze, which does. Or am I thinking of a different weapon? Where it does
No, it's
5.
cleave. It's only within 5 feet of the first attack. You can hit.
Someone else.
So on a hit, the second creature takes the great axe's damage.
Ah, okay.
I think there's graze, which is if you miss, they take 5.
Yeah, I
It
don't
takes
think it's
so
for the
much
great
anyway.
axe. 'Cause this is just cleave with the great axe. I think if I had the great sword, which I do have, but I'm not holding, I would have graze.
Okay, so this is going to turn to Sorolin with a dirty 20,
Yeah, that hurts.
and you're going to take one piercing damage,
Mm-hmm.
and 5 poison damage.
Okay.
And that is the end of its turn. Imp B is now gonna come flying out, take the exact same path, and have a swipe at you with its stinger, Remy. That's a natural 1, so it misses. Imp C. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's going to have a bite at you, Haku. It's a 19. You are going to take 6 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And 6 poison damage. Sorry. And the final...
I have resistance to poison,
So
it's
half that. 3 poison damage. Somebody's measuring something. The final imp is going to cast invisibility on itself. So,
Well, now we know. You've revealed your plan.
poof. So that imp is now invisible. So that's the end of its turn. And finally, you hear, "You're all gonna die," as this bald-headed female human in this purple and gold robe with tattoos on her face appears out the door, and in their anger is gonna hurl towards Haku a shard of ice, and they're gonna cast Ice Knife. Now I do know that some of my creatures are gonna take some damage here too, but she don't care. So ranged spell attack. So that's 5. Doesn't matter because it's a 7. So that the ice knife flies, completely misses. Now the shard explodes. I need, let's see, explodes behind you. So Imp C, Imp D, and Haku are all gonna need to make dexterity saving throws. The DC is 12.
Got 14.
Okay, so you take no damage. Imp C takes no damage. But Imp D is gonna take 2d6 cold damage. So that's 4 cold damage. But they are also now gonna have to see if their invisibility stays up. So, con save. No. This imp, poof, appears as if out of nowhere, screaming, covered in shards of ice, and yeah. That is the end of their turn. It is now back up to the top with Remy, face to face with 2 imps.
Which is not a place Remy likes to be. So I was just looking up the rules on an emanation.
You
which is
fucking
different
nerd.
From... Well, it's important because if I'm reading this right, if I do an emanation, Beetle and Sarlin will be caught in it, but I'll also catch all 3 imps.
Okay.
Because an emanation works slightly different from a regular square.
Okay.
It's coming out in squares on the grid, based on my quick search. So if I cast Arms of Hadar, which has a 10-foot emanation, and I
Is it a square
what's the word?
or a circle?
No, so it just says emanation. So I was looking up specifically the rules on what an emanation is.
Yeah, so you would get like all that area. Apart
Yeah.
from this square here, apart from that square there. So it's like you would be able
Yeah,
to reach
so
anyone
it's-
there, anyone there, anyone there, anyone there.
So it's centered on me.
Oh, it's centered.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that
So
changes things.
again, this is what I was specifically looking at.
Oh yeah, no,
Because a
you.
square centered on me just catches Imp B and A, but again, it's saying an emanation's different, and in that it's based on the grid.
Yeah. Because centered on you,
Yeah.
it's like 5, 10. Yeah, you would get Sorrelin and Beetle.
Cool. So I'm going to careful spell.
Mm-hmm.
Which is just 1 sorcery point. So they auto-save, and they don't take half damage. They take 0 damage.
So kind and considerate.
I know, but what I need from all 3 of those imps is a strength save.
Oh, fuck off.
DC 14.
Fail. Imp A saves. What was it, 14?
14.
Oh no, Imp A fails. Imp C rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so Imp C's going to take half damage, and the other 2 are going to take full damage.
Give it to me, baby.
So it's 2d6 necrotic, which I'm hoping they're not immune to.
We'll find out.
Oh my god, that's 4 damage total. So 2 to the one who saved, and 4 to the rest. That could have been so much better. I rolled a 1 and a 3 on 2d6.
Oh dear. As you do that, and all of these imps cry in pain as this necrotic energy sort of radiates around them, you hear a sound, almost a banging sound, coming from this room here.
That's what I was worried about. Oh, and sorry, just last note, the imps who failed also can't take reactions this turn.
Okay. Good to know. End of your turn?
End of my turn.
I mean, you could move away from those imps, but you've only got either to go towards the weird-looking sorcerer chick or towards more imps and a weird noise. So,
yeah, I figure I want to stick near my party in this situation.
Haku, you are up. Sorrelin, you're next.
So, first, I'm gonna cast a Hunter's Mark on Tattoo Mummy in front of us, and then I am going to use my arrow on her.
So as you cast this Hunter's Mark, do they know if they've had Hunter's Mark cast on them? Does it specifically say that, or does it say they don't know?
That is a good question. I don't know if they know or not. I don't think the spell actually tells you.
Does it have any verbal components?
It has verbal, yeah.
So they'd know. Okay. That's fine. I'm not counter spelling. It's just for flavour.
Yeah. I mean, I think she would just all of a sudden feel very... You know that feeling you get when someone's like standing right behind you and you know someone's there but you haven't seen them yet? I think it should have that uneasy feeling of like that uncertainty.
As you cast this spell and before you attack, she does like sort of raise her sort of chin towards you and looks at you and nods and be like, keeping a closer eye, are we?
As she does that, I'm just going to pull my arrow back, and my eyes, they're already kind of like dragon eyes, but the slits are just going to go that little bit like sharper, and they're just going to glow a little bit brighter as she says that, and I'm not going to respond. I'm literally just going to shoot off my arrow.
Okay.
And hopefully hit. 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits. That definitely hits.
That's a 4 on the arrow, but I've got the extra d6 from Hunter's Mark, which is another 1, so 5.
This arrow impacts and sort of lands in around the shoulder area, like the top of the arm. She pulls it out and just hisses out, "You'll pay for that!" Throws the arrow to the ground and sort of... Is that the end of your turn?
It is indeed.
Sorrelin, it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do a witch bolt. Throw a witch bolt at Imp B. So let's do that. Does a 13 hit?
13 hits.
Nice. And that's 15 damage.
15 damage.
Apparently.
Holy fuck. Okay. So this green migraine energy bursts from you again and surrounds this imp, and it writhes in pain. It drops to the ground. It's in that much pain, and it's sort of on all fours, breathing heavily. It's not looking good. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I think that's it for the time being. Wait, actually, let me do Cloud's Jaunt. I'm gonna move real quick. Just to about here, I'd say.
Okay.
Wait 1 minute, it says feet. Yeah, I can. Yeah, so I'll move there. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Beetle. Nobody puts Beetle in the corner. So it's you, baby.
Only me, apparently. I am going to, upon seeing Haku literally state Hunter's Mark, I'm going to see all these imps, and as kind of the ice shard she shot come past me, I'm going to slide out like, in a COD style and run at her with the great axe down the corridor, as my true Inosuke would do, praying this works out, otherwise I've wasted my RP, and shout True Strike.
Okay.
Let's see if I can hit. It's not what I usually do. 15?
Hits.
Okay. Right, with that then, let's actually go to town. And I'll take that. 14 radiant damage, please, to the sorcerer.
14! Okay.
Praying Radiant does something to this Bhaal-loving sorcerer lady.
So as you strike with your axe, was it your axe?
It was the great axe, yeah.
Great axe, and you slice it down the front of this sorcerer's body. You rip the robes and you rip into the skin, and you do quite a chunk of damage. They're leaning, they're holding the body, they're bleeding, but they're still standing. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I hadn't got that far. Do you know what I am? I am going to Starlight Step. I'm going to do 2 of those per long rest. I've still got both of those from the last session. And I'm going to appear behind her as soon as I smash into her. Now I'm behind her silently.
Okay. As you do that, she does feel the wisp of you landing and just looks over her shoulder at you. She's aware that you're there. Obviously, she can't run away. She'll stick the axe in her back again. It's now Imp A's turn. Imp A is going to... not the body. Advance on you, Remy. And going to try and sting you again. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You take 4 piercing damage, 10 poison damage.
14 damage.
And that is the end of that one's turn. Next is Imp B, who is also there, going to try and sting you. But they rolled a 3, so they're going to miss. Jabbing the stinger at you, and it just doesn't hit. Imp C is in melee with you, Haku. Does a 15 hit?
I believe so. Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Okay. So it jabs its stinger into like the thigh area of this large dragonborn's leg. You know, 1 piercing damage as it can't quite get through the scaly dragonborn like hide that you've got. But you do manage to, they do manage to pump 7 points of poison damage into you.
As I have resistance, would that be 3 or 4?
3. Yep. And Imp D is here and Just gonna do something really random just because I want to do it. It shapeshifts and turns into a large rat. That's the end of its turn. It's now the sorcerer's go. Noticing that you're behind, and there are now two of you behind, she does turn to face you two. She is face to face with you, Beetle, staring, heavily breathing, looking right through the slits in your helmet, and they are gonna cast Thunderwave. Can you make a con save DC 13? You and Sorrelin, please.
You're gonna hate me. Can I use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs?
It's not a roll.
I mean, well, I can react to it, right?
Yeah, you can react to it, but it's not a roll to hit spell. That's
I
on
thought
a...
it was to make her reroll an action.
Yeah, so I have to physically roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
you're rolling for this.
I'm learning spell casting as I go. Alright, what am I rolling?
Con save, please. 13
Oh,
DC.
15.
Oh, I actually have advantage on these. Did it roll 2 or 1?
I didn't see.
I've only seen one.
It keeps asking me if it's a for concentration. Well, there we go. I had an advantage. 21.
21. Okay, so you both save. So you're not pushed back, but you do both take... When I can find my D8... 9 thunder damage as this thunderous boom echoes all around this this corridor.
I'm down.
You're down.
Mhm.
Okay. Put board around so we know. It's the end of the initiative. Before we go back up to the top, we did hear a sound coming from this room here, and as the battle rages, the door opens and this noble looking orc gentleman steps out of the room into the doorway, clutching a bag, and reaching into the bag, and out of the bag, let me roll for this, he throws this fur ball into the middle of the room, and oh god. Sorry,
Fred?
just have to bear with me while I find this.
I think he's a good guy. He doesn't like furries either.
A brown bear appears in the middle of the room. Yeah. It lands on Imp C. And Imp C takes 5 points of, I'm going to say squashing damage as it is pushed aside. These are now both in the initiative. And will go at the end of the next round. So, Remy, you're up.
A lot just happened.
The orc gentleman does shout, Rosara, are you okay? She just sort of, as everything that's happened, she just sort of goes, and then the battle continues.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Not friend.
There's nothing. I'm on 4 health. I gotta get out of here. I don't want to leave here. Well, I'm gonna I'm going to cast Thunderclap,
Okay.
which is 5-foot emanation. So, Imp, Bear, Imp A, B, and the Bear all need to give me a con save throw.
All the imps and the bear, or just A, B, and the bear?
A, B, and the Bear.
Okay. What's the DC?
That is a 14 con save.
Imp B fails. Imp A fails. And the bear fails.
Cool. So they're just going to take 1d6 of thunder damage.
Okay.
That's an amazing 1 damage.
The dice are not our friends tonight.
Imp B.
And then...
Imp B is dead.
Oh, thank God for that.
Imp A takes that
Then-
damage, and the bear takes some damage.
As my bonus action. So, can I see round the corner?
You can, if you peer around, but you are then leaning into the... Not that it'll do anything, but you're leaning into the space of Imp A.
That's fine, as long as I can see down the corridor. Bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step.
Okay.
And move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You'd just be behind Sorrelin, wouldn't you?
Yes, sorry, because I can do diagonal. So yes, 30 feet. Just behind Sorrelin. And that's going to have to be my turn, because I only have reaction left.
Okay. Haku, you're in a bit of a precarious position here.
Indeed.
You guys are all alright, because I don't think that bear can fit down that corridor.
Sorry, Haku, I have to...
No, it's totally understandable. I would do the same.
Bear's not a threat. Trust in the process.
With the bear in the way, can I still see Rosora?
Just.
I think I just want her gone at this point, so I'm gonna try and peer around this bear and shoot her.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 12 isn't gonna hit.
It's gonna miss. Sorry.
Totally fair. It's all good. For my movement, I can't really... If I move to go up these stairs, I would be taking 4 opportunity attacks, wouldn't I?
No, right, I would say if you try to get through this door,
Yeah.
you would be moving out of the range of Imp D, but still in the range of Imp C. And this wall would be blocking the bear from making an attack as you get out of its range. So you would take 1 opportunity attack if the
I'll do
door's
that.
open.
Oh.
Do you want to roll?
What have I got behind me? Is that double doors behind me?
They are...
Where's the window?
It's a double door with glass panes that looks like it goes to an external balcony. You can chance whether they'll open or not.
They're not going to. I know they're not going to.
You could also, you would take 3 opportunity attacks if you tried to go past Nicene into that room. So,
Yeah.
before you do it, do you want to roll to see if you can see a lock on this door?
Yes, please.
Roll me a perception check.
22.
For 22, you look at the door and it's just like all the other doors on the corridor, it just looks like it's a standard lean on the door handle and just fucking put your shoulder through it.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, so as you smash your way through this door, you come into what looks like a bedroom. It's empty.
That's alright, are you alive?
Yeah, my Discord froze for some fucking bizarre reason.
We were all still here. We were just
Where were we up to? You got through the door,
I killed everyone.
and you got through the door, and you are safe. Oh, I was going to ask you, retroactively, when you fired the arrow at Rosora, does the Hunter's Mark damage only apply if you hit them?
But it's very nice of you to think of. I love that you're trying to help us.
How benevolent of me.
Yes, I believe it's only. It doesn't actually say.
Okay.
Oh no, whenever you hit it with an attack roll. So yeah, it will be.
Okay.
when
Good
I
to know. Good to know. Right. Sorrelin, can you please roll me a death save?
Yeah.
I fucking hate these things. Sorry.
don't get in that one.
Sorry to try and do a reverse, or not a reverse, but like, could I have extra movement, don't I?
Yeah, if you want to move further into the room, you can, but you'll take another opportunity attack. Off Imp C. Well, if you go there, you won't, because you're technically still within 5 feet if we bend the rules of physics.
Do I see anything? Do I see this way kind of thing?
You
I
can,
see.
through the crack of the door, you see Imp C and you see the bear.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just move to there.
You see the bear's ass. How did you get on with that
Do
death
I-
save, Sorrelin? Sorry.
Well, mate, it rolled 2 die for some reason, so I'm gonna do it again real quick.
Ah, yeah, you rolled it at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Unless you get advantage on death saving throws. Does it say anything about that in your character sheet? Because some do. Some features give you that.
I'm not sure. I'll just do a normal one for now.
Okay.
So that's a 7.
That is unfortunately a fail. Can you mark a fail, please?
Yep.
Beetle, you are up.
It happens to me every week. Don't worry about the death saves. It's like taking another feat. Yeah. Upon seeing the bear and seeing Haku kind of panic and run to somewhere I don't know, I am going to attempt to... I'm wasting my action here. Can I use my bonus action to... where is it? I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind. So I'll
Okay.
get like a 1d10 plus 4 hit points. So 10 hit points back, which I really need. And with my actual action, I want to grapple Razora and kind of hold like the Great Axe handle against her throat, like I've got her as like a hostage.
Okay. To do a grapple, I was reading this yesterday because it always fucking confuses me, this rule.
Yeah.
It is an unarmed strike. Oh, where is it? I was reading it yesterday. And then so you have to hit with your unarmed strike, I believe.
Okay.
And then the target must succeed on a strength or dex it chooses, which is a DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier.
Mine?
Yeah.
How am I meant to work out what theirs on
No. So
mine?
what's your proficiency bonus? Is it 3?
Yeah.
And what's your strength
No,
modifier?
2.
2. And what's your strength modifier?
Plus 5.
5. So
No, plus 3. I'm looking at the
it's
saving
3,
throw.
so 5. The 13 DC strength or dex saving throw for her if you hit with the unarmed strike.
Okay. Do I have advantage because I'm behind her? Oh, I don't even need it. 22.
Okay, so she's got to do a strength or dex saving throw. Well, definitely not strength. So
Roll low.
that is a natural 20 on the save. So you try and wrap your axe around, and she
Is it
just
against my save,
bites
or
you
is it
off.
her own save?
It's against your save. So the save we calculated,
Okay. Oh wait, hang on.
which is 13.
Now can I use my silvery barbs?
Yeah. Do you make me re-roll
I'm
it?
getting her.
Do you make me re-roll it?
I want to use silvery barbs for the first time in my life.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm a proud spell lady.
I don't roll that many natural 20s. I can't believe you're wiping this one out of existence.
I'm wiping it. I'm wiping it, and it's gonna still be a brown save.
16 total. So she still saves.
Fuck. I'm happy to take the 20 away from you. This is as DM to DM. It's 1-0 to me.
So yeah, you try and wrap your axe around her throat to restrain her, and she shoves you off. The axe sort of clangs off the wall as she does it. Is that the end of your turn?
I mean, I've done 3 completely different things to her, and somehow this non-melee character is able to take me down. So yes.
Okay, as that happens, Imp A is gonna 5, 10, 15. And then it's gonna have to... Oh, it's not gonna be able to stop there, so it's gonna just have to stop there, and it's not gonna be able to make any attacks. Imp C sees Haku running here, but then just casts invisibility on itself. And Imp D starts to rush past this bear out of sheer terror because it doesn't know where it's come from. It's now Rosora's turn. She is gonna turn to you, Beetle. See that you pose a threat with the axe, and out of sheer preservation, she's gonna cast Mage Armor on herself to buff her defenses.
She doesn't need it.
And she's actually gonna try and move away from you. So you're gonna get an opportunity attack if you wanna. Oh no, you're not.
No.
10, 15, 20, 25. She's going to move behind Bear there. And as she moves over, she looks towards the Nicene and she just says, "For Bhaal!" And he just nods and agrees. That's the end of her turn. This brown bear, just seeing all this, he's just stomping towards you and just cannot get down the corridor towards you. Not noticing that Haku's snuck in the room behind it, there isn't anything it can do, and out of sheer anger, it just snaps its jaws in the air, and it... What's the AC? 13. It snaps its jaws in the air, and it just lands at the exact right place to chomp its jaws accidentally down on Imp C out of sheer anger. And I rolled a natural 20.
No, you didn't. Don't try and get this back. You don't get a natural 20 twice, I'm sorry.
Let the DM be benevolent.
Look, it's on the devil.
It's worse that I paid for that dice.
So it's gonna take where's my D8 gone? 12 plus 3. That it just swallows that imp. That imp is gone. Boomf. Chomped into pieces. Dead. The brown bear just roars. The orc gentleman rushes out of the room behind the bear, doesn't quite know what to do with himself. This guy does not look like a fighter. He actually just looks like some crazed sort of nobleman. He's brandishing a rapier, but there's just nobody to attack with it. He hasn't noticed that Haku's gone in this room. So that ends his turn. Remy, you are up.
Okay, I am going to...
Has anybody got like a line spell? They're all in quite a nice line there.
Most of my AoE stuff is fire, which is no good for these imps. And I don't have a good line spell at all, actually. What I'm going to do, and I know it's a waste of not putting DPS, I'm going to try to stabilize Sorrelin.
Oh,
I unfortunately don't have any healing, but I don't want Sorrelin to die.
Before we roll that spell, before we roll that, and before we see if you manage to stabilize Sorrelin, we're going to call that the end of this episode, and we'll see if Sorrelin survives next week. Hang on.
Evil!